us. The exercise when we worked on the leaning, we first did it where basically she's on the chest, right? And again, guys, we're just doing that little step back. She leans. And then we went from this leaning to this arm is usually the same. Then this one is obviously the same too if we do it here, right? So it has the same sensation when we're here, right? Once we're a little closer, now this went from here to here to now more here. For us, especially I think with us because of our height difference, right? We think of it like shoulder to bicep area. And then that same leaning happens there. And that's especially if we're not connected in the chest. If we do a little closer, we still have those, but we put a little more emphasis on the body. We just didn't do it that way, but we do sometimes go there.
For the ladies, for the followers, what we talked about is being as a tent, is a plank, is not to drop the hips. We don't want to drop the hips. We don't want to go back with the shoulders. We want to try to keep it together. Yeah, we don't want to arch the back either. Again, probably if you're a little bit sore, it's because you're using more the lower part of the back. So if you notice, is keeping it up. And think that your ribs are not going towards your partner.
Oh, yeah.
The ribs are going towards the ceiling. Towards the ceiling.
That way.
Yeah, if it's towards the ceiling or towards my partner. So it feels a lot heavier whenever we go towards our partner.
And then if it's toward the partner, what happened is it ends up looking like where she's here, and then it looks like that. It looks like the head is kind of down.
We did it on 2 feet for an exercise, but we usually do it on 1. So we practice on the right, and then we added the little decoration, so that way we're able to keep ourselves on the off-balance position and moving the leg, which is a little bit harder because sometimes we have the tendency to start moving the hips forward. So make sure that the hips are not going forward when the leg start going. Yeah.
And we put that in that basic where we did our 1, 2, lift her up so she knows not to step, right? It's kind of like the I don't know, but she doesn't do I don't know. She keeps it down. And then bop. And then she threw that decoration, we went out. Right? So it's kind of like 1, 2, lift her up, step. We added this if you wanted to for the guys. Walk out of it.
And if you notice, little by little, everything it bleeds together. Is whenever I feel that George is going away from me and he's lifting me up, I'm going to be able to start that leg.
That's why sometimes it looks like a volcada.
All together.
Let's stick together because it's like, oh, leading a volcada. No, what happens, I'm just lifting her up as I'm going back. She feels that, so she kind of ties it all together. Or like she says, she bleeds it together. So it doesn't look like 1, 2, but which is at the beginning, it happened.
Yeah.
We didn't do it for the guys. I kind of treated it almost like a quick, slow. Slow, quick, slow. And if you do it without the decoration,
Las copas